Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers. Sorry I didn't upload yesterday, I lost track of time. So, okay, here's the thing. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 more things that need to be delivered. Unfortunately, I only get, 11 things per side? 9. So 8, actually. Right? 8 per. And I was thinking, hey, why don't I do stuff on top? I could do that, and I probably will. But then I will still have 5 more items to be transferred. And no, I'm not running out of resources. All the drones are in a basic constant loop of filling the carrier with hydrogen. Mainly because it's only at 23%, if I remember right. It's probably at like 24 or 25% now. So, yeah, I have a lot more items that need to be transported, but also some of them I can probably make ground trips to get. Like, the best example of would be the field emitters and the shield components. Those will be for the onboard shield system. For those of you who don't remember, this carrier will have at least 2, maybe 3 shield systems. Or at least 3. No, at least 2. Because to my knowledge, as of right now, I think that the large shield generators will work together on the same grid. Even though right now, this grid already has a shield emitter, but the carrier doesn't have a built-in one. The only reason the carrier has a shield emitter is because the base has a shield emitter on it. So, my plan is to add a shield emitter add shield emitters, which I can custom load into a drone. I may make a personal transport drone just for myself. And I would say I would use collision avoidance, except for it's a little bit buggy. And the reason I say that is actually rather simple. When collision avoidance is on, occasionally the drones will skip the waypoint, their next waypoint. So most of these drones have 3 waypoints. So like this drone right here would skip waypoint 0, go to waypoint 1, and if it can't find a point where it won't collide into anything, it'll skip to waypoint 3. Or waypoint 2, which would be it sitting right here, or in that one's case, right here, but it would be doing it in like midair. And the only thing is, when that happens, I have these drones set to turn their hydrogen tanks onto stockpile when they are landed, so they refill hydrogen, because they're dual transport ships. They transport cargo and hydrogen. Also, if you all notice on the AI cluster, all these drones now have a override. Basically, this tank will trigger the full cargo timer block even if the cargo isn't actually full, and this duration is for 6 minutes. Because if the cargo's already full, the drone will not leave to go back, or it won't leave because its cargo is already full. If that makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. So, these drones work basically by, all these drones are logic based. That makes sense. So, the event controllers are interesting because every time the grid updates, I don't think the event controller gives a new output. Like, for example, this event controller, full cargo, is currently outputting or triggering the item in slot 1, which would be the full cargo timer block. Unfortunately, it's not working the way I want it to. So what I'm having it do is just simply, when its hydrogen is full, so this one's AI is messed up. It's supposed to be when the hydrogen is full, it'll trigger that, and then it'll just simply leave to go continue refilling the carrier. Like that one right there. Which I will actually use to get to the carrier. Because these things are much... I won't say they're much quicker than me, but they're much more consistent, I'll say. These drones are a lot more consistent than I ever could be. Also, I just printed off a new drone, but that's because I'm still figuring out where I'm going to have these new drones dock. I don't know if I should have an extending boom, but excuse me, sorry. Drones and subgrades I don't think are a good idea. So really I just need to figure out where I'm putting these new drones. I already have a rough idea of where I'm going to. I just need to do all the AI coding. That's not going to be fun. I mean, all of it's, for the most part, already set up. I will just need to move that entire platform over by a few blocks, just simply because of how many items. There are, like I said, 13 more items, I think. There are 13 more items that need to be transported back and forth. And that's if I got all the components that will be needed. That's not even a final component tally list, if you want to say that. And I mean, this thing doesn't even have its own power source yet. That's how early stage this thing is. So, I have a few places I could put these new docks. I can put them on top. I can put them in these wing sections. That'll be interesting, especially with how all the drones fly, which they don't care much for each other's safety. Like, I was doing some testing earlier, and with all the drones flying at the same time, it's a very bad idea because some of the drones freeze up, and the best way to put it is their AI crashes. Basically, they stop in place and they just stop. And I think it was the large steel tube one came flying past, which one? The construction component one, smacking into the construction component one, ripping all three of its side hydrogen tanks. So, ripping these 3 tanks off, so removing the top or up, down, left, and back thrusters, on this side here, and then proceeded to basically nosedive into the ground. This one just stayed in the air, disabled. And it's already about to leave. And the large steel tube one essentially crashed into the ground. Or at least I think it did, because as soon as that happened, I hit Alt F5 to reload. And it looks like I'm at 27%. Oh boy. I don't have anywhere near enough hydrogen yet. So, yeah, current dilemma is, where are these new 13 drones going to go? I have an idea, but it may be bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. So there's 10 there. 11, 12. Then maybe 2 over the thrust, or 2 in the center. Or do 1, 2, 3. And then another 3 at 6, 7, 8. Then back here, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe? So my whole thing is, I want to avoid as much unnecessary block damage as possible. So, if I were to do that, that would probably look something like 1, 2. Yes, I know you can't build them. If I do that, then that'll give, I think, plenty of room for the thruster cones. But then I need to adjust the design for this. Unless I have it curve up, like here. And have it dock, like that. So there would be 1. That would be 2. I don't want to do any other drones beneath, because again, these drones are, for whatever reason, highly aggressive when it comes to taking off and landing. I wish I knew why. So there's 1, 2, so 10. So I just need to find 3 more spots. Well, 1, 2. I feel like I'm missing 1 more component. I might be. So I'm going to double check. Wait, do I have bulletproof glass on this list? No, I don't. That's what I was missing. So, okay. Now that I know that, I can use that information to basically figure out where everything's going.
Low.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Dang it. I will say,
Critical.
really, my fuel's critical. So is my health. Okay. So, now I have 14 components that are needed, but that's honestly better for me. Let me see. No one's taken off yet, really. I mean, to be fair, it does take 6 to 7 minutes for each drone. I say 6 to 7 because I didn't realize I set that to start that one, not trigger. And hey, perfect timing. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, I'm just tempted to say, you know what? How about I put all of the hydrogen tanks on boards set to off for now. Or turn off the stockpile just so I can get all the drones over there. But then will come the problem of how exactly am I going to get them all to travel back and forth without any of the AIs crashing? It's happened too many times to count. It's very annoying. I mean, there was another time I was actually inside one of the drones when this happened. I don't remember which 2 drones it was, but I wound up dying in that crash. It was that bad. It, if I remember right, destroyed the cargo containers and the entire right-hand side, along with the cockpit. And then the large steel tube drone wound up blowing up its entire left side and part of the AI cluster. Which, honestly, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I think how it currently is, it's good for cargo drones. Not good for much else. I know that's not good to say, but it's the truth. It's not good for many other drones. It's practically useless for combat drones. Ooh. I'm going to make myself some combat drones for the carrier. Because, I mean, I've seen stuff on YouTube. Sometimes the drones are better than players at taking things out. Because with the drones, you can tell them. So if you have turret weapons, like a Gatling gun turret, you can tell it to target specific things, like weapons. So with that in mind, I could theoretically make a drone that is more efficient at capturing things than me. With, like, dual railgun cannons. That's something I could do. Okay. Yeah, and since I'm building again, I know what I'll do. I'll wait until after I'm done building to turn off all of the drone, or the hydrogen, the stockpile hydrogen. Okay, let me get all my stuff back. Huh? Why can't I get my stuff back? I know you're set to push stuff immediately, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to get all my stuff back. Huh? My... 32, 33. Wait, 6. Which 2 have my things? 6 and 8. Okay. I will not be getting used to that sound anytime soon. 6 and 8. Well, that would be in one of these, wouldn't it? That's right, because it's not connected. Okay, well. Well, since that is not connected... Of course. Please refuel me. Thank you. Okay, so... Before I forget... yeah, I'll do it. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just grab some interior plate and steel plate and then come back. Hopefully on another drone. Because I do not feel like walking. Or flying. Oh man, that means I need to get new elite tools. Oh boy. Okay. So 14 points. Got it. Well, right now I have 8. I could get 9, or I have 10. I could get the last 4 from the thruster pods themselves. Like on the first inner 2 or the outermost 2. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I can smuggle their beacons right inside. Yeah, I think that'll work. The only thing is, like I said, I'll need to move the entire drone, whatever you want to call it, over by a bunch of blocks. But no, I will not be changing the drone order because that is much more work than I would like to put in. Okay. So I'm short 14 resources. I have all the basic components automatically being delivered, but none of the more complex components. And yes, I will need another field emitter because, or not field emitter, solar cell, because I need to make another solar flower. And I still need to see what is going on with that solar flower. So you know what? I may just... You know what? I'm going to test that out in creative. Or in this world, but using creative mode tools. Don't worry, I will delete it. This is just simply for me to test what exactly is going on. Oh, my game is going to hate me. It's going to hate me so bad. Yep. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I fixed the mistake I made. And what I'm just going to do, go Alt F10, enable creative mode tools. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything weird, untrustworthy, any of that. I'm just going to go to space. With pretty much an exact copy of the entire base. But I'm going to go fast. Okay, I'm going to... What do you mean I can't place this? Let me guess. Ah, I see the problem. The entire solar tower seems to be disconnected. Well, that is all I needed. Well, good thing I'm... Have you made 2 trips already? That's one thing I wish I could do. Add a trip indicator, basically. I'm thinking, should I also make a drone specifically dedicated to hydrogen transport? Because, I mean, if I do that, then that would definitely increase the rate of filling. And I could put it smack dab right here. I could do 4 of them. I think I'm going to do that. After I fix the solar flower, which will be fun, to say the least. I am very worried. Okay. So now, don't tell me it's because something ground down something else. Ah. Oh, that's a much bigger problem. This entire basically spine has collapsed. Because, oh, I think I know why. I temporarily removed the Azimuth power pack. Let me go ahead and see Assembler 2, please. I'm okay. No, it's only because you have 8,000 silicon. And that's why. Refineries push or are prone to pushing stuff out of their inventory. That explains it all. Have all the iron. Please. Okay. Anyway, that's right. Production, Assembler 2, Control Panel. I need the Elite. No, not 12. 2. And Elite Hand Drill. There we go. Because these are stuck to where I can't get them. Those aren't, though. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Now the fun bit. Oh yeah, like I was saying, that's where I was going. Like I was saying, I had temporarily removed the Azimuth power pack because I thought that was causing me problems. Like very bad lag problems. It wasn't. It was the fact that the base was running out of power and then regaining it, or honestly, I think it was that massive battery cube I had. That was causing, I'm almost certain, all of my problems. My only thing is, wait. You should have a piston on the front, right? Yeah. And let me guess. You won't work because you have no power. Right. You can have power in sun. I know that because I've tested that. Your main thing is that you aren't connected anymore. So my question is, how are you still in the air? And yes, I did a cheap thing and put a small grid antenna on this. Ow. Ooh, that nearly killed me.
Critical.
I mean, really, I just need to take it out, fix it, put it back in. That should fix it up. Okay. So I've plans for the future of my carrier now. And I'm going to go heal myself because I am very hurt. And yes, I know I haven't invested in a higher grade medical station. Or I have. I just don't remember where it is. I'm not sure. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will get to work on all those systems off camera. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff. And I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys.